Nozdormu is one of the 5 dragon aspects and can control time. While he can technically control time at his whims, he chooses not to, and instead regulates time to make sure it goes as planned, and hunts down people who learn how to mess with time. The reasons for him not messing with time himself could be tied to the fact he knows how he will die, but that's just speculation on my part. Back when the world was young and the dragons were little more than intelligent beasts, there was this dragon called Galakrond. Now, Galakrond was kind of an asshole dragon who went around eating other dragons and grew to be way bigger than all the other dragons. So the leader of the 5 dragon flights combined their flights together to fight Galakrond and had their asses handed to them. That's when the Titans decided to step in and offer the 5 leaders power to protect the world, and they accepted and killed him. Nozdormu, who led the Bronze Dragon Flight, was given the ability to control time and told how he will die. Here's an explanation taken from the wiki of what the Titan told him. The High Father empowered him to guard time itself and police the ever-spinning pathways of fate and destiny. The stoic, honorable Nozdormu became known as a timeless one. He had also been granted by his creators with the knowledge of his own demise. That had been given as a lesson, so that he would never think his power so great and terrible that he had to answer to no one. Nozdormu knows exactly how and when he will perish. Because of Nozdormu's knowledge of all things time, he largely ignores major events that take place in the world. During the War of the Ancients, when the Night Elves attempted to create a portal to bring Sargeras into Azeroth, he sends his consort in his place to deal with it. Now, Sargeras is kind of the biggest evil in the entire universe, so that's kind of a huge deal. During the Second War, when Alexstrasza is captured by an orc and tortured with a demon soul, he only shows up and helps because Ysera asks him to. During the Third War, when the Night Elves sacrificed the World Tree to kill Archimond, one of the most powerful demon lords in existence, the Night Elves build a second World Tree and ask Nozdormu to bless it like the first one so they can continue to never age. He declines, and because he does, all the other dragon aspects do as well. But it turns out Nozdormu was actually busy with something. In the future, Nozdormu becomes Murozond and does exactly what someone with the ability to control time would do, and screws things up in the past. Nozdormu has been out trying to find out who he was and fix all of his screw-ups, and also because of his future evil self, he has trouble with going back in time for some reason. Then during the end time instance, Nozdormu sends you to the future to kill himself. With his evil self dead, he's able to go back in time as he pleases again. He then goes back in time and steals the Dragon Soul right after it's used for the first time in the War of the Ancients and gives it to Thrall to use against Deathwing. After using the Dragon Soul a total of 3 times, Thrall, with the help of the other 4 dragon aspects, kill Deathwing and lose all their powers. With Nozdormu's powers gone, the Dragon Soul goes back in time to where he stole it, and that's pretty much where his story ends for now. Since the aspects don't have their power anymore, Nozdormu is just kinda hanging out in the caverns of time and not really doing anything. Although he has agreed to help out the other dragon aspects if they ever need him thanks to Caligos.